loves, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is a bit emotional for me because this is what I had to go through my whole life: the bullying and the body shaming. Yeah, so the body shaming or the bullying, I don't know what to call it. It started off as a joke. It started off as people making fun of how Amazinyama and how big they are and everything and everything. And it went on and on and on. It got to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore. Okay, so let me just give you a bit of a background. So it started at when I was young, obviously, and back then, it started as a joke, as I've said earlier. Started as my I was constantly being teased about you amazinyo akho makulu and all that, and I would laugh at it because that's how I literally was taught to accept the situation. People are going to make fun of you, and some jokes are going to be insulting and all that, but in order for you to just maintain the situation and keep calm about it, just laugh at them. Just laugh. So it started as that, but they were just calling Amazinyo arm and all that, and we'll be laughing and all that. But it went on and on and on to a point where I just couldn't take it anymore, and it was no longer a joke. It was kind of an insult. Don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say. And I danyamezela, and you know how people are, you'd feel uncomfortable about into and you tell them, but guys, this is making me uncomfortable, please let's just not talk about this anymore, this is just so uncomfortable for me. And they'll just keep on and on and on and on talking about the same thing, very same thing. It went on for a very long time, as I've said earlier, but that's why I had to keep up with my whole life, literally my whole life. And I still kind of meet people that will just be like Amazinyo alento and all that, but I just try as much as I can to keep calm about the situation and just stay positive and all that. It went to a point where people would just be like, "Ba, you wena umhle, but ingavula amazinyo," and that is insulting. That is insulting. And they'll just say it jokingly, ngathi into uzavela uyihleke nje iphele ngoku, but iyahlala la nto enhliziyweni yomuntu, and iba sisilonda esingapholi, iba sisilonda esophayo. So that is what I went through, and people just be like, "I want to say you know how we are, you know how we are, this is the jokes we always make, we always tease each other and on and on and on and on." So danyamezela it because I had no other choice. Danyamezela, and kwafikelela ku point where I just couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. When I think about this whole situation, I'll just break down and just went to that point, and I decided to go to the doctor and if I were to change the shape, and the prices were high, they were insane, and I could not afford it. That's when I just literally decided to make peace with Amazinyo arm, make peace with this is who am I, and make peace with the fact that there's nothing I can do to change it. There's literally nothing I can do to change it. So it took me time. I'm not going to lie. It took me time to accept me for who I am. It took me time to just love and enjoy the person that I am, because I was constantly reminded by you, and those remarks, other remarks, those remarks they make a lot of damage. Like damage to a point where you just feel like ungahamba phakathi behamba khona, ingaske uthi xa uphuma endlini ekuseni apho ungasubonwa ngabantu abaninzi ubuye late endlini or nje izinto ezinjalo. And that's not how to live. That's not a normal way to live. So I've been through that. I literally don't know how I survived it, but the only way that I can say bandi survive the whole situation, because it is very draining and it is very depressing. It is very drainer kakhulu. The only way that I would say that surviving, it was just by praying, because I did not have a lot of friends. Like I literally don't have a lot of friends, and so it's not easy for me to talk. Like it is very, very hard for me to express my feelings, to express myself to abanye abantu. So I think that is one of the main reasons. That is one of the reasons why I created this platform, for me to be able to just express my feelings and all that. Because right now I'm talking to my camera, and I know that later on you guys are going to hear it and just but for me, one-on-one kind of a situation, it is very, very hard for me to do that. So I literally, prayer kept me going. Like umthandazo kept me going. Umthandazo kept me sane, because there were points, like there were times in life where just like I was just like, you know what, this is too much. This is too much, and I cannot take this anymore. And I would cry myself to sleep and asking God, but I'm not different. Why am I not like other people? Why am I not like you know? And yeah, man, yeah, those are very draining. Those remarks that you guys make to people, they are very, very, very draining. Like suicidal, and thank God I hadn't got to that point where I had suicidal thoughts and everything that I went through life, and that's the story for another day. Like that's the story for another day. I'm not just gonna spill the beans right away. You have to subscribe to my channel first and like my videos, so that so yeah, man, people end up being suicidal, people end up being depressed, people end up having mentality issues, just because of the remarks you guys make. Like, you don't know how damaging they are, you don't know how you don't know the weight they carry. Like it weighs you down. So yeah, man, if there is any of you that's going through a similar situation or the same situation, just know. So as I was saying that those remarks you guys make, they weigh a huge load on our shoulders. Like and there's literally nothing we can do about it, because it's not easy to talk about those things, because abantu bazakubona ngathi duh, are you being for real? Like sinengxaki ezinkulu ngaphezu kwalento uyithetha. Like these are not the easy things to talk about, even though they say You get what I'm trying to say? So if you are one of those persons that usually makes remarks on people's appearances and on people's bodies, just stop it, because that is very draining, that is very depressing, and that is very like and yes, iyadina kakhulu. So I had to go through that, and I had to go through a lot of things, man. I have been through a lot of things. So yeah, man, if there is any of you that's going through a similar situation or the same situation, just know that God, just know that that's one thing I know for sure, and that's one thing I have experienced. But if you're going through that, just know that you're all going to overcome it. For sure, you're all going to overcome it. So Nje, let's just live, love, and be happy. Like, yeah, let's just be us. So yeah, guys, that was it from myself and today's video. I hope to see you guys on my next upload. Ciao ciao.